Happy Valentine's, guys, and welcome to this week's edition of the Social Diary. This is a show where we look at what has been trending on the interwebs. What favor do we have this week? KOT, never tire. Obviously, I am not Conchita. My name is Brenda Nemichaba, standing in for Conchita Lillian. My co-host today is actor, radio host Jack Mutinda, aka Hulk Shira, who isn't a stranger on the Social Diary. How are you doing today, Hulk?
I'm doing great. Brenda, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Feels good to be home.
100%. Have you taken your date out today for Valentine's?
Date? Yeah. Was I taking the date 14th over a person?
Oh, wow. You know, I wouldn't even ask any more questions. Let's just jump into today's conversation.
Yeah, sure.
Obviously, as we keep on the show, send your feedback through using the SMS line 20146. And remember to keep the conversation live on all of our social media platforms at Metropole TV KE. Now, to start us off, 4 Chinese migrant workers were arrested and subsequently deported following a widely circulated video that appeared to show one of them caning a Kenyan worker for arriving late at a restaurant they all worked in. Wow. Now, Jack, before we even get into more detail about this whole situation, what were your thoughts about that video when it started, going around?
Well, the first time I saw that video, it reminded me of me when I was a primary school kid. Actually, lower primary, because when you don't post the results which have been put by the teachers for you, like, that's what they want you to get. That's the kind of caning we're supposed to get. Now, and I see someone my age, like, with all that beard, a fully grown man. But as you get...
You imagine yourself being caned.
I'm trying to imagine myself being caned. You land one cane, the next one you'll be in the ICU, I'll be somewhere behind bars.
Imagine now, if you put it like that, I cannot even imagine a grown man with a beard like you being caned. But did you see that part when that Chinese guy just hit him? And then he just screamed and then started rubbing himself. I felt that pain.
Hapana. Ingekuwa inawezekana kuingia kwa hiyo video. Umchingu tungemchoma kama hizo choma.
What? It's crazy. It's actually quite crazy. Now, according to DCI detectives from Kilimani Police Station, raided Shezwu's restaurant in Kileleshwa to investigate the matter. Now, the video led to outrage by many Kenyans on social media who did not like the treatment of Kenyans by British colonialists on slavery. Now, let's take a look at their views on the matter. Now, starting us off, Kenyaga replying to DCI Kenya, arrest the man being whipped. Lying on the floor to be caned by a foreigner should also be listed as a crime. Dedan Kimathi didn't die for such cowards. Wow. So what do you think about this?
Well, I think if I had a message to tell the DCI and everyone involved, I'd tell them, we just want to talk, nothing much.
Mob justice.
No, we just want to talk. We just want to talk to them.
About us.
Tuongeleshe tu. Now, so just a conversation between us and the caners.
Oh my days. Now we know who not to lead those Chinese to at this rate. Let's go into another tweet and check out what they said. At H. Manyora, replying to DCI Kenya, that restaurant should be closed immediately and the Chinese owners put in jail. After serving their jail time, they should be deported. Government should capture their details so that they don't sneak back into the country, into the country. I honestly agree with this, 100%. I don't think it's right for a foreigner. Like, imagine me beating a white man in their country, even a Chinese.
Wait, you do see the videos, you know? Even not even beating, actually when a black man is passing through a white neighborhood.
It's a problem.
Just one phone call and then the whole SWAT is on him like he's a terrorist or something. Unaweza tu jamaa kitu amebeba kwa mfuko ni lighter.
I don't even know how I'm going to deal with you for the rest of the show.
It's true, baby. It's true.
We're just going to move on to the next tweet. We have so many tweets to look at. And so at, these names I had. Mobutu Bernard, replying to DCI Kenya, of course, he says, I've always said the following. 1, Kilimani area is another area worth attracting serious security monitoring, just like Isili. 2, there are a lot of criminal activities being done by foreigners in the area. And 3, a lot of intelligence focus should be in the area. Oh, that's a different tweet. So I really like this, how he just pointed out, it's true. We don't really look at places like Kileleshwa like there are going to be such things happening. I mean, it's Kileleshwa. When are you going to see a Chinese man beating a black man? It's very...
Yeah, like we never imagine it. Like, we never imagine the crimes are supposed to be there. Unasikia wale wakora wako sijui size wapi dando sijui gidu. Like, it's land. I see Kileleshwa. Kileleshwa, it's branded to be the creme de la creme of the posh estates you're supposed to be living in. So some things are unheard of and even unthought of. Yeah.
And what do you think this Chinese, restaurant owner thinks he has the right to actually just beat a grown man? What do you think put him in that space to think he has power over these people?
Well, I don't know what we've done to these Chinese for them to know. Ama ni juu tuko na dini yao. Ni wanaweza tupiga.
By then
we're supposed to talk to the Chinese government. Huyu jamaa alipigwa kila keni thao. So tuende tuhesabu hiyo thao tolewe kwa hiyo deni yetu.
Well said. I couldn't even say it any better than that, honestly speaking. Now let's just move on to General Waitina. He replying to the CI Kenya, and he says, and it's at Jeffrey Jeff. 80% of Chinese in Kenya are here illegally. They don't have work permits. They have visitor visas. Those with work permits lied about their professions, but our government isn't willing to take our new colonial master head on. They can do as they please, where we're focused on BBI. That's deep. That's really deep.
Uhuru Ruto, tano tena. Yeah, we sang it.
I actually told you, I think we've given this Chinese power to, look at us like we actually, in real sense, we are kind of slaves because we have a debt.
Actually, we've given them dominance, not even power.
Have you ever noticed lately, like these Chinese work like they're Kenyans now? They're everywhere.
And
they
then
have
like
schools, they
feel like they are entitled. They are entitled to everything. Like we are subordinates to them. Unapata hata Mchinese anaweza kuja kwako like vitu wasi wanafanya uko zile za okay, who's the foreigner now in Kenya? Is it me or them? Are we in China or Kenya by the way?
It's so true. As in have you ever sometimes I go downtown, I'm just seeing some Chinese roaming, anapanda mat, anaongelesha manamba. I'm like, bruh.
Mwingine anachoma mahindi. Like,
please initial area for you know your Chinese nienda. You need to check this out. This is a tourist attraction.
Hapana, hiyo mahindi huwezi kula. Unaweza kula upate hata wacha tu nisiseme.
You can mention it. Even though you're trying to say coronavirus, my friend. We'll come to that. Now, Atungala Fred replies to DCI by saying, all due respect, tell us which should come first. The whole story about expired visas and work permits or the dignity. You can deport them, that is a state matter, but as citizens, tunauliza tu tufanye je wanyonge nyumbani? An eye for an eye. Pardon my Swahili, guys, bear with me. Now, at Kahara Ord, replying to DCI Kenya, let these people leave our land in good faith. Hey, guys.
Ukoloni mambo
leo. Hatutaki sisi. Our forefathers fought for freedom. Then again, these people want us to fight for it again. No. What are your thoughts on that? Don't comment on my Swahili, by the way, Hulk. You're not allowed to.
No, I'm not commenting on your Swahili, by the way. Don't worry, you're doing good. Tumesema ukoloni mambo leo hatutaki. You're not going to be colonized for a second time. Ni kama umeenda kulipia mahari mara ya kwanza alafu after 10 years wazazi na feel hapana, hebu lipa tena my friend. Nini kuna upgrade gani imefanyiwa hapo ndio unalipia? We're not doing this by the way again. No, we're not going to do this here.
I think we should swap seats at this rate. You're doing very well.
No, it's just the Swahili. Just the Swahili. Don't worry.
Yes, sorry. He's going to do the Swahili. I'll do the English. And all the stories they have for the day. Now, of course, Hulk also have to talk about the whole issue with Tuju that happened this week. It was quite shocking. At the same time, it was quite sad. So this week, Jubilee Secretary General Raphael Tuju was involved in a serious accident along the Nairobi-Nakuru Highway while on his way to attend the funeral of Kenya's second president, the late Daniel Arap Moi, at his Kabarak home in Nakuru. Now, doctors at Karen Hospital have assured Tuju is in a stable condition. A video of Tuju, he was among 18 people involved in a road accident at Magina along the Nairobi Highway. Now, before we even go into talking about Raphael Tuju, more about his accident, when you first heard about this, what were your thoughts, Hulk?
First of all, I would like to say, pole kwa wale wote walikuwa involved kwa accidents. And then again, okay, see ati nitasema ni mentality yetu wa Kenya. It's all these guys do. Most of the guys are saying, we know the driver for Honorable Tuju was the one in the wrong. Because they will say he was rushing to get to Kabarak and cause Nigava, it's a GK. So they flaunt all the rules of 40 rules and regulations. That's why they found themselves in that spot. That's not something I can confirm. That's up to the cops and the traffic police to say on that. But I wish them a quick recovery. Yeah.
Okay, that's great. I also wish Rafael Tuju a quick recovery. And, for me, like, when I'm on Thika Road Highway, like, I see these guys driving, forcing their way through traffic. As in, traffic is songy. Like, who won't kupita? Not even that. Like, it's crazy. I don't understand. For me, it's like, if you have a meeting, amka asubuhi, endesha gari vizuri, Like, make it on time.
Ama utoke tu jana bana. Kama umeshindwa kuamka, toka tu the previous day, ulale kwa barabara, utakesha.
Thank you. That's what I totally agree with. I feel like, we were having a discussion in the office the other day, and someone said they're taught defense driving. But my thoughts, like, if you're going to use defense driving is when you're actually in danger. So unaendesha gari like you're being chased like Uda Jam. No one, in real sense, no one cares about these politicians. No one really cares about what they're doing.
Ouch.
And I'm pretty sure
actually they don't really care about us, so we hardly care about them.
Thank you so much.
Because if you're all stuck in traffic but wewe unataka ufungulie line yako uende home, kwa nini unakimbilia mimi yenye kwangu hakuna?
It's not like this movie where presidents keep being targeted. It's called Angel Has Fallen. I don't know, these politicians think they're in that movie. No one actually is following you to kill you. So please just drive safely. Now we're going to take a look at the tweets, people's reactions about this whole situation. We start off with Obeg Malak. Rafael Tuju arrives at Karen Hospital. He was among 6 victims who sustained serious injuries during the Nakuru-Nairobi accident. He has been airlifted to Nairobi from Kijabe Hospital. Hashtag Moi funeral, hashtag Gideon Moi, hashtag Tuju. Now we're just going to check out another tweet at Karanja. The video I've seen isn't very encouraging. Quick recovery, hashtag Tuju. Paul Obioro says, if Tuju is in such a shape and was in one of the safest cars in Kenya, I wonder what happened to the people in the matatu, or am I the only person wondering this? Now, this tweet has definitely, caught my eye, because it's very true. We've heard so much about what happened to Rafael, the driver, but we don't know what happened to the other.
Yeah, what really happened to the guys in the
exactly,
matatu?
The matatu.
I'm very sure Tuju was in an SUV, which actually has high-end safety precautions and measures.
Yes.
So now I'm trying to imagine they rammed into a Nissan, yeah? It was a Nissan matatu.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering the victims wale wako pale, as in like their states, but it's a good thing no one of them passed. No one sustained very serious injuries, so we wish them. Tunajua daktari atawasaidia. Madaktari.
100%.
Yeah.
But personally, I don't understand why we have not really looked at these guys. Like, why are we looking at them like they're not important enough to get to know their stories as well as Tuju? It's quite not nice. It's sad.
If I go back to my journalism notes and studies, news is prominence. So right now, the only news we'll be getting is from Tuju, because it's the prominent one. So the other guys out in my extras is the same scenario when the late former President Moi passed on. The previous day there was a stampede about the Kakamega peoples.
And we just forgot about that.
When the former president passed on, that was it.
Yeah.
That was it.
One thing I've taken from your comment right there is that you actually took notes in school. Well
yes,
done.
I did.
Now let's go on to the next tweet. I'm surprised Kenya has so many choppers and planes to ferry dignitaries wherever they disappear during disasters affecting Wananchi. Hashtag Tuju, hashtag RIP Moi, RIP Ruto. On the next tweet, we have the Nabai003. Guys in Twitter, you need to get better names. Rafael Tuju hits a matatu full of passengers. Tuju is airlifted to Nairobi. Matatu passengers still waiting for unknown ambulance to evacuate them. Truly, we are children of lesser gods.
It's a sad truth.
I really think people on Twitter have become journalists themselves. At William Ruto, our prayers and best wishes to Cabinet Secretary and Jubilee Party Secretary General Rafael Tuju and all those that were involved in today's morning accident at Migina in Lari, Kiambu County. We wish you speedy recovery. Well, those are all the thoughts guys had on Twitter on this particular accident that Rafael Tuju was a part of. Now we're going to take a short commercial break, but do not go anywhere. We have more stories and trending topics right here on Social Diary. I'll see you after the break.